Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time we learned some of Barrett's backstory, and this time we're going to learn a lot more of it. After we make, a little stop at the casino. So, I've healed up at the inn, and now I'm just going to continue on to the Gold Saucer entrance. And the team is waiting for us. And this is where we're going to find out more of Barrett's reasons why he hates Shinra. Oh, so I guess he's saying that North Corel isn't his hometown. I believe North Corel is actually the remnants of his town, or which is populated by people that lived in his town and survived. Yeah, because he says his town got buried in just 4 years. So I think North Corel is actually the remnants of the old Corel town. I think. I'm not 100% on that. It's his fault. Yeah. Not a shabby looking town. Oh, it's a coal mining town. A nice, calm, small town. Quite a difference from Midgar. Oh, wonder if that has to be the reactor that we saw on our entrance into North Corel in the previous episode. A new character named Dyne. Oh, and wait a minute. Is that throwing away coal? I think that's Scarlet who's actually talking to him, but she's constantly obscured by the text box. Yeah, coal's not really that good for the environment there, Dyne. And it will not exist forever. Probably. Yeah, it is Scarlet, see? Shinra making those hollow promises. Oh, Barrett's wife. I wonder if that's who he had Marlene with. Spoiler alert, it's not who he had Marlene with. Or coal mines. It's a sign of the time, Dyne. You gotta evolve or die. And he's probably he's eventually going to go along with it. So they completed the Corel reactor, so everything went tits up when it should have gone okay. I wonder what happened. Oh, they just set fire to the town, because why not? Now, why did they burn the town down? Yeah, people don't just fall down in fire. That's not exactly how people die. And I know this from my previous job as a paramedic. But whatever. I think they said there was a terrorist attack on the reactor. Yep, a rebel faction. Wonder if they call themselves Avalanche. So Barrett places a lot of blame on him for getting everyone, especially Dyne, to go along with the plans for the Corel reactor, thinking that if they had decided not to go along with it, that they would still be coal miners and everyone would still be alive. Now he lost his wife. Doesn't say how he escaped with Marlene, though, or what happened to Dyne. But we have no time to dwell on that, because we have to go to the casino. Actually, I think it's classified as an amusement park, but I mean, there is racing, there's betting, there's a battle arena. Yep, just forget about your troubles, Barrett. We're gonna go to the Gold Saucer. Yep, we know that. And I am actually going to be quiet for the entrance to the Gold Saucer, because it's a one-of-a-time video, and it's actually really cool, so. Red 13 doesn't say, oh, that's a fascinating story. Okay, so it's probably enough of the gold saucer theme for you guys. So if that's an amusement park, it's an amusement park on steroids. Oh, and that's the, that's where the ghost hotel is. I think that's what that actually was. We'll be going there really soon. Yep, gold saucer, amusement park / casino on steroids. And apparently the one entrance is this one rail car from North Corel. So with all the people there in North Corel, you would think they'd have a lot of business. Well, whatever. I'll just leave it at that. Let's talk to this fat guy. No, nothing interesting. Okay. Well, we could probably save up, so let's go check out the save point. 5 GP. And I don't have any GP. Wonder what happens if I try to pay. Nope. Wonder what GP is. I have a feeling this lady right here is going to tell us. Thank you. And just because I have the money, I'm going to get the lifetime pass. Because we're going to be coming back here a lot. Yep, okay, so we're going to find out what GP is. Oh, so it's money that can only be used at the gold saucer. And so we can redeem it for prizes, but we can't... I'm trying to say... We can't use it anywhere else in the world. So any GP we get that we don't wind up using here at the gold saucer is worthless. That's nice. It's pretty much Monopoly money in the rest of the world. Okay. So Barrett's gonna get moody, and then we're gonna have to choose a party member to go off exploring the gold saucer with. I think you may get an affection boost for the dating sequence. Eris joins you first. Just that's how the game does it. Like I said, I don't really care who I date, so I'm just gonna go along with Eris. But if you want a specific date, you know, you can choose to go off with Red 13 to avoid the affection boost. So Eris is the default. I'm not sure if she's the default in every game. She might just be the default, because that might be the person that has the highest affection with me right now. Like I said, I don't care. I'm not trying to date anyone specific, so we're just going to take her with us. So we're chasing Sephiroth, but we're going to, you know, we're going to stop and have a little fun at the amusement park. Oh. On my run through it, Eris actually went with me, but let's talk to Yuffie. Yeah, let's go with Yuffie. And the first stop is the Ghost Square, so we can go to the Ghost Hotel. That's really weird. I can swear on my playthrough that Eris just joined me and I went with her. Huh. Okay. Now we can't stay here because the Ghost Hotel, because it's in the gold saucer, they take GP. We don't have any GP. What we can do though, however, check out Turtle's Paradise Flyer number 3. Forget the bad times with a drink. Only thing missing in the gold saucer is a pub with good drinks and a great atmosphere. So stop into Turtle's Paradise. Okay. And there's an interesting employee here at the Ghost hotel. Mr. Hangman. Okay, talk. Yep, oh, nope. So, you can buy stuff from him. I don't need anything. So, we're just gonna exit. I would stay here and show you the room, but we don't have any GP, so can't stay here, and there's actually no reason to stay here right now, so our next stop is going to be this Speed Square. Now, this man, who's almost nude, is Dio. He's actually the owner of the Gold Saucer. I kind of wonder how much money the Gold Saucer makes, but whatever. No, I don't know what black materia is. What is it? A boy my age asking about black materia. Huh, I wonder if this certain person had a black cape. Yep, that's Sephiroth. No idea where he went. Okay. Well, we'll find out eventually. Yeah. So, the battle arena is where we can go and win a certain number of battles, get a certain number of tickets, and then by doing that we can get items later in the game. That's something I am going to do. It's not open this time in the Gold Saucer, but it's how we can get an amazing materia, and it's actually how we get Cloud's level 4 limit break. So, who the hell's talking to us? It's time for new party members. This is Cait Sith. I think he's a robotic cat on top of a Mog's body. And he's obviously one of the worst fortune tellers in the world. So we'll just go with the default name. Oh, maybe you can tell us about Sephiroth. Here we go. Time to find out where he is. And I guess this is just the way that he produces his fortunes. We'll find out more about Cait Sith as the game goes on. I'm probably never going to use him, or very rarely use him. His limit break isn't really anything to write home about. He has this dice attack. It can cause an instant game over, which is one of the reasons I don't use him. He does have some good stats to start off with, so if you want to use him, you can. I just choose not to. Okay. And what does his fortune say? My lucky color is blue. I'm not sure if Cloud's is, though. And this time, you're going to read our fortune in speed mode. And, unfortunately, what you pursue will be yours, but you will lose something dear. I'm not going to spoil it if you don't already know what happens in the game, but that does come true, so. I'm not going to have fun filming that episode, but I must. Okay, so that's an actual real prediction that he gets. And he's going to join us no matter what we have to say. Too bad, Yuffie. It doesn't matter. He's just gonna walk right into us, and he's in our party. Okay. Well, first things first. Let's go to Cait Sith's materia. So he uses an M phone. Different color M phones give him better, more attack. But I want to remove the Manipulate Materia and remove his, nope, equipped. There we go. remove his silver armlet. And then I can give Cloud the silver armlet, which has the same materia slots as the Shinra Beta. It does boost your defense a little bit, so that'll be good. Let's see here. So he has Transform. I'm actually going to replace that with Manipulate, and I'll give Yuffie the Transform for now. And I'll worry about mixing my materia around later. I'm not going to take Cait Sith with me for any battles coming up, so I don't really care about equipping him with materia at the moment. So the Wonder Square is where you can really rack up the GP. I'm not going to go over every game. I hate most of them. I am going to go over one game and get our first GP. So we're going to go here and we're going to play Moghouse. 100 gil? Yeah, let's play it. So this is a game of a Mog, who I'm pretty sure is what Cait Sith is. To grow up, he has to be able to fly, and then he has to attract a female, and the way you do that is by feeding him nuts. So, we'll take care of that. Before he can become an adult, he needs to learn how to fly. Shouldn't his parents teach him how to fly? And he's gonna try, and... fly, you fuck. Faceplant. Okay. So now to be able to get him to fly, we have to feed him, Koopa nuts. If you make him too fat, he won't be able to fly. So hit OK to give him a Koopa nut. Okay. There's your nut. Eat it. No, don't say no. Walk over and eat it. So there's one. There's two. There's three. And his stomach is making some kind of noise. I don't know if it means he's still hungry. So here's 4. Rubbing his stomach. And here's 5. So that's the last one you want to feed him. Now, notice he's happy and his stomach didn't make that noise. So that's how you know 5 is the number. You can't hit anything to speed it along, at least on my PC controller. That's an Xbox 360 controller, I can't. Just have to wait for him to climb back up on the toadstool. Any second, there we go. Oh, he's decided to fly again. Oh, he's flying now. He's a full-fledged Mog. And this is a sound, the sound it's playing as he's flying. This is a sound we'll be hearing a lot in the upcoming game when we get access to our flying vehicle. So now he's all happy, so now he can go look for a mate. Oh, and that pink Mog right there must be a female. Yep. I think they give her the creative name of Mag. This game is a little tedious, but it's how we get our first GP. So, that's the reason I'm showing it off. There will be no reason probably to ever do this later in the game. So now he has to impress her. Oh, he has to fly gracefully in front of her. So this time we're going to give him... Oh, stomach's still making noise. So this time we're going to give him 3 Koopa nuts. The magic number, first to get him to fly is 5, and then to get him to impress the female Mog is 3. So once again, we'll give him this Koopa nut, and now we just have to wait. Yep. He does a little jump to show that he's happy. Now I should have saved some of my information for this part of the game when there's just dead air. Come on. Hurry up and fly. We got other stuff we gotta do here. Okay, here we go. Well, he decided to take a shot at it. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, we already taught him how to fly. And she's appreciating it, so they'll probably have some baby moths soon enough. And dim the lights down slow. Yep, there's Mog again. His new Mog friend. Time for a quiet date in the forest. Yep, her name's Mag. She's a good-natured Mog. And they're going off for a quiet date, which means that you have successfully completed the game. And before their quiet date, they got down to business in Mog's house. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. A couple look like Pikachu. Maybe it's 14, maybe it's 13, 15. Then I stopped counting. Oh, and the one fell and got left behind, but here comes his sibling to, tell him to suck it up. Okay. All's well that ends well. And that's Mog saying bye. Yeah, that's Mog's house. Thrilling, isn't it? We don't get any GP for playing it, but this first time, if you turn around and talk to this guy who was just watching you play, 30 GP. And there's one other game I'm going to play. I'm going to challenge this guy on the G-Bike game. Yep. So let's see the G-Bike game. Yeah, remember how we escaped Shinra? Remember how bad at him? Yep, I'm not gonna force you guys to suffer and watch me play, so I'm just gonna skip to the end. The goal here is to get over 10,000 points, so that you can get a speed source. And I will see you guys when I'm all done. Whew, cut it close there at the end, but I got the goal of over 10,000. I think it's 10,000 or over. And because I got that, I'm going to get 10 GP and a speed source. 10 GP and a speed source. Alright. Oh, a lot of dogs barking in the background. Must be a fire engine going by. So, if you can hear that, I apologize. Nothing I can do about it, and I'm not going to re-record. So that's what we're going to do. And we're done now here at the Wonder Square. And, okay. I was going to say, if they didn't shut up, I was about to pause the game just to make it easier on you. Okay, so now that we got Cait Sith, got the GP that we need, and we met up with Dio. We talked to this fat mog, see what he said, or fat chicken. Yeah, okay. No one really says anything interesting, so we're going to head to the Battle Square, which is where Dio told us to go. Oh, there's a Shinra soldier here. Oh, a dead Shinra soldier. I wonder what's going on. So let's just stand here at the scene of the crime. No, we're gonna run forward into the Battle Square. Cait Sith hopping along. Oh, look at that. More dead bodies. That's fun. So we're not... One thing you want to do, you don't want to get out of the scene if you're not involved with the scene. Yep, just go inspect the bodies. They're all shot. Sephiroth would have used his sword. No, someone's still alive. At least a little bit alive. A man with a gun on his arm, but that would mean that it was Barrett. Shit. Yep. Wrong place, wrong time. That's why you should have gotten out of there. Oh, it's Dio, the owner. Did you guys do this? No. Not that you're gonna believe it. Do I believe you? No. Oh, actually, maybe he was gonna believe us, but Cait Sith says, why not run away? Especially when you had nothing to do with it. That's not suspicious at all. And this area right here, this is where the Battle Square events will take place, and every battle that you go through, you'll lose one of your, like your magic will get halved, your accessory will be broken, stuff like that, but that's for future episodes. Wait, listen to me. Yep, not exactly escape. All of a sudden these three robot-type snatcher things come out and grab ya. Gateway to heaven, huh? I'm pretty sure heaven's up and it's hell that's down below, but whatever. Nope, shouldn't have followed the stupid robot cat or whatever and run away, but... And they're gonna drop him. Yeah, here we are in wonderful Corel Prison. Now we're gonna run into a room that looks kinda like a room in a flashback. So, I mean, you could make the argument that this desert prison is the ruins of the old Corel town. Personally, I'm inclined to believe that North Corel is where Corel used to be, but whatever. I'm not going to get into a long, drawn-out discussion about that. Once you're in, you never leave. Yep, and they grabbed Barrett, too. And soon enough, we'll find out they grabbed all of our party members. Barrett standing over a fresh kill. Maybe he just knocked him out. And I don't know how Barrett automatically knows who the person is that's doing this. It is kind of Deus Ex Machina, but whatever, it's fine. Well, I guess there is one reasoning that makes sense. And this guy chases you. I don't know if he wants to grab something from you, or if he just wants to drive you. Yeah, like he walks when you walk. He runs when you run. I just need to check something I forgot. Okay. Nope, I didn't. Okay. So I took the silver armlet off Cait Sith, and I actually had to re-record this part of the game. So I never put it back on him. There we go. Just wanted to make sure Cloud has the proper armor on. Yeah, I screwed something up about 50 minutes in, and I had to re-record this part. So that's all sorts of fun. Okay. So we're the new guys. We have to go talk to Mr. Coates, or Mr. One Green Coat. Yeah, dickbag, I'm going up. I don't really care. Oh, we're the garbage dump. Thanks. All of ya. I know I wasn't trying to do a British accent there. Yeah, so the way we get out of the prison here is we have to win the Chocobo race. But just to take the Chocobo race, we have to get permission from the boss. So we gotta go find the boss, who's apparently never gonna give us permission. Okay. Now, I don't really care about any of the stores or shops here because they don't have anything that'll help me. But I do care about going in here, and this looks like that room where people of the village were talking to Barrett and Dyne, and Barrett was trying to convince Dyne that they should trust Shinra and build the Mako reactor. And Barrett's just killing dudes. Well, we kind of are involved, Barrett. Tifa, Eris, and Red. Eris making fun of Cloud. Because that's his line about not wanting to get anyone else involved. Yeah. You are the only person that we know with a gun arm. Oh, another guy got one grafted 4 years ago. Wonder who it was. So, they were on their way, Dyne and Barrett, to visit the new Mako reactor. From visiting the reactor, and Shinra soldiers just attacked the village, because that makes complete sense. Oh shit. They definitely took care of the village. I wonder if they used Trogdor to burninate the village there. There's a lot of smoke coming from it, too. So you can see how Barrett doesn't have a gun arm yet, but I guess he does have an artificial arm on his right arm, but it's not a gun arm yet. And he's either really mad or he's having a seizure, one or the other. Don't break your good arm, Barrett. And there's Dyne's line telling Barrett, everyone's waiting, let's go back to the village. We will. And bam, Shinra soldier just shoots someone just for running away, Barrett doing his little two-step. It does seem like it's kind of weird that a village elder escapes from being burned and they just say, ah, screw it, we'll just shoot them. And then all of a sudden they can't hit shit to save their lives. I mean, the only people that have worse aim are stormtroopers. And Scarlet decides to tell... I don't know if Scarlet's telling Barrett he can't hit anything, or if she's telling the soldiers they can't hit anything. I don't know. And they shoot, and Dyne has to grab onto Barrett. And now Barrett tells Dyne his own line that everyone's waiting on him. Eleanor, Marlene. So Marlene, you actually find out, is actually Dyne's daughter. And they shoot the artificial arm, and Dyne falls to his death. Yep. Threw away the artificial arm and got the gun grafted in. That's always good when you're depressed. Get a gun and take revenge on people. You'll surely be thinking clearly. And another guy got the same operation, but it was his left arm. Anyone happen to catch the arm that Dyne was holding on to Barrett with? Yeah. Dyne's kind of gone batshit crazy, just like the robot in Logan's Run. Fish, plankton, something of the sea, blah blah blah. Okay. And we gotta get Dyne's permission so we can do the Chocobo race, and that way we can, get our freedom. So it's going to be Barrett, Cloud, and we're going to choose Red 13 because we haven't used them in a while. And if we choose one of the ladies, she will get an affection boost for the upcoming date. And real quick, before I leave, I just got to switch some stuff around. Okay, I'm back. Just to go over in my new materia setup. So Cloud still has Earth on his weapon. He has Steel, and he has Chocobo Lure. Chocobo Lure just to level up the Chocobo Lure. The Steel because we are going to use Steel a lot, plus we want to get the Mug command. And the Earth is there just to give him an attack, and we already have Quake 2, so might as well get Quake 3. Of course, we have Restore All on his armor, the second enemy skill, and the Manipulate Materia. Red 13 has long range because, well, we do want to level it up, and it's not a bad one to have, it doesn't hurt. He has an All Materia, just so we can level up another All Materia. He has Shiva for some attack, and then he has Restore All in his armor. He has the Seal and the Transform Materia, because I do want to get one of the Transform Materias, so we can use Mini and Toad on people. And Barrett has Sense, he has Throw, which we're leveling up just because we have a spot for it. Elemental Chocomog, Restore All, the Better Enemy skill, and Ifrit. And I'm actually going to take Sense off him because we don't need it at the moment. And let's see here, Steel. Let's see. So let's see, where's that Sense? Oh, there it is. So I'm giving Red the Sense, and I'm throwing Seal onto Barrett. Because we can cast Sleep on Dyne, who's going to be our upcoming boss battle, and it just makes it easier. Okay, so now what we do is we just leave here. And we're just going to be running up here. I will get into some random battles during this. There's 2 battles that I want to get involved in, just to, because there's a couple enemy skills that I want to learn. Okay, like I was saying, there's a couple enemy skills to learn. Let's check this guy out. Shot 2, not by Barrett. I want Cloud and Barrett to learn the laser enemy skill, and then because Cloud just got his second enemy skill, we just got our second enemy skill materia on Cloud, I want him to learn Mantra Magic. And right here, we can learn our laser enemy skill. So first things first, we want to take care of the second Deathclaw. Okay, and now we just wait for Cloud's turn to come back around. And we're going to use Manipulate on Deathclaw. Hopefully it will work on the first crack. If it doesn't, we'll just cast it again. Nope, and it didn't. So it's Manipulate's like Steel. It depends on your level. It's not 100% when you use it. Let's see if we can get it on our second time. Okay, I'm just going to keep manipulating him until he is manipulated by me, and I will be back as soon as I'm done with that. Okay, there we go. Took a few turns, but I was finally able to manipulate the Deathclaw. And I don't want to do Red 13's attack, I don't want to do Barrett's attack, I want Deathclaw's attack. So first things first, we're going to use Laser on Cloud. And because we've manipulated him, now we control everything that he does. And we're going to go to Deathclaw again, and we're going to use Laser on Barrett. And then we're going to have Red 13 use Cure 2 on everyone. And see if we can take him out with a summons. I definitely don't want to use Barrett's Limit Break, and I might want to use Cloud's Limit Break coming up. Definitely don't want to use Barrett's Limit Break just to make the upcoming boss fight easier. Come on, do 400 damage. Yep, that'll take care of him. Okay. So now both of my characters have Laser. And just to show you, Laser 2 lessens opponent's HP by 1/2. So what Laser 2 does is it takes the place of Gravity Materia and Demi. And so the good thing with the enemy skill Materia is that the enemy skill Materia can give you a lot of attacks in place of other Materia. And because the enemy skill Materia doesn't affect your HP, it's a way to get all these great attacks without weighing your characters down with all the Materia that they need. So there's one more creature that I want to encounter, and you can encounter Deathclaws here too. And I want to encounter this special creature. Forgot his name. I will tell you the name once I find him, because he uses Mantra Magic, and that'll work for Cloud, for his enemy skill Materia to learn Mantra Magic. So I'm just going to run around until I encounter him. Okay, here we go. Here is the other enemy that we want to fight, the Bull Motor. And he will use Mantra Magic. I'm going to see if I can manipulate him first. I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, good. He's manipulated. So we'll hit the one Deathclaw with Red 13. We'll hit him again. Okay, here we go. And we will use Mantra Magic on our characters to let Cloud learn Mantra Magic, which he should. Yeah, there we go. Now, when you manipulate someone, I think they actually take the place of one of your own characters, because I can't use Cloud's attack at the moment. So I will have the Bull Motor use Mantra Magic on himself until he finally dies, basically. Let's see. Have Barrett use Cure on everyone. Have Bull Motor use Mantra Magic on himself. You can see how Cloud is... his time bars fold up, but he can't. Huh. Okay, I think we're finally going to be able to use Cloud again. Not that I want to. Nope. We should take care of them. It's kind of stupid that I can't use Cloud because I want to use him, but because of his limit break. But he's the one that can manipulate the enemy, so he's the one that's unavailable because I'm using the manipulated enemy. But that'll take care of both of them. So those are the two enemies that you want to encounter. Deathclaw, so both Barrett and Cloud can use can get Laser, which then can be used in place of Demi, and so the person with the second Materia can get Mantra Magic. Gunshots. There he is. The man who did not fall to his death, it's Dyne. So Barrett just knew the person that had the same operation had to have been Dyne. He's hearing Eleanor's voice, his dead wife, begging him not to hate Barrett. Oh, that's why. Well, like I said, Dyne's pretty much gone crazy. He really just wants to care. He wants to kill everyone. He's not just against Shinra. I mean, he definitely probably enjoyed killing those Shinra soldiers. But he just wants to kill everyone. Fish. Plankton. People in that city. People up there. People down there. Wants to kill the people in the city itself, the whole world. Some men just want to watch the world burn. But he doesn't know that Marlene's alive. Barrett went back. Wandered around town, was able to find Marlene still alive. Yeah, we can go see her together, Dyne. But, like I said, Dyne's going crazy. Eleanor's all by herself in the afterlife. He's got to take Marlene to her. And the only way to take Marlene to see Eleanor is to kill her, and probably then himself. Yeah, she wants to see her mom, doesn't she? So I guess he is kind of firing at Barrett. And this is why I did what I did with Barrett. I made sure his limit bar was built nice and built up. The laser attack really helped. So, first things first, we're going to put laser to use. Should cut Dyne's HP to around 600. Oh, he's immune to it. My bad. Oh, he's immune to Demi. Oh well. Well, I got this thing called a limit break, so we'll hit him with Grenade Bomb. And one thing you have to do is, I'm going to hit Dyne with Beta after this, and then I'll take care of him. But one thing you got to make sure is, you got to make sure that you have 150 HP left, because right before he dies, Dyne will do a finishing attack. So we'll just see. Okay, we'll be good. Hit him with Beta, he'll hit us with his Molotov cocktail, and then he will be done. Yep, you're done. Now you can get your cheap last hit in. Maybe not. Oh. Last time you did. Oh well. And we get a second silver armlet that we can use. Dyne's gonna pick himself up. We know you lost a lot. You lost yourself, Dyne. And Dyne pretty much still wants to destroy everything, and he realizes a truth about Marlene, which probably leads to his decision coming up. Marlene was just a baby 4 years ago. I mean, she probably doesn't even recognize Dyne. She probably doesn't even know that Dyne's actually her father, because she calls Barrett Papa. His hands are too bloodstained to carry her anymore. So Dyne's gonna toss Barrett Eleanor's pendant to give to Marlene. And is gonna do the only thing that makes sense to him. And this time, Dyne will actually fall to his death. Been a pretty rough day for Barrett. Yeah, well, someone's got to bear it, so it's up to you. Okay, that's enough of the prison. Let's go up. Alright, dickbag. We got permission from Dyne. We did. Yeah, he's got his reasons, and he can't speak right now because he's dead. Yeah, Mr. Code sees right through it, says it's bullshit. And eventually we're gonna threaten him enough, and we'll get to go up. Must have killed Dyne, otherwise there's no way he would have given us that pendant. Maybe. So it is kind of odd that it seems like Dyne went up, killed some Shinra soldiers, and came back down. Or maybe they caught him too and threw him down. Eh. Yep, we gotta do the Chocobo race. Not a problem. And only one racer can go up at a time, and who's gonna go up but Cloud? Okay, so one of us has to go up and deal with Dio. And of course we get volunteered for it, just like everything else in the game. Yep, we should do it. However, apparently we need a manager just to do a Chocobo race. Esther is going to be our manager as far as Chocobo racing for the rest of the game. And we're going to be seeing a lot of her later because we're going to be doing a lot of Chocobo racing in the game. There may be an easier way to get the gold Chocobo, but Chocobo breeding is probably the most fun way. And in order to get a special Chocobo, we need to race our breeded Chocobos up to certain level, certain class of racers, and then it'll all become apparent later in the game. We're not going to be doing that for a while. So basically we get to go up on the elevator, and Esther's going to fill us in on the details. So she's going to talk to Dio for us, just concentrate on the race. Fame, money, glory, and criminals. No. I know how to ride a Chocobo. She would just tell you about the mechanics of the Chocobo race if you didn't already know. Luckily I know, so. And that's Joe. He's another racer, flirting with Esther. He's one of the top Chocobo jockeys. Then you're good people. Apparently people have to be in the prison for a while to get permission to come up and be a racer. Yeah. Maybe on the race field. And Esther's gonna go check on the chocobos, and we can finally, allegedly, take control of Cloud. No, we gotta watch Esther. There we are. Okay, finally got control of Cloud. And we receive the Ramuh Materia, which is a summon. Oh. Time to get going for the race. And I do need to point out, this is the one time you can get the Ramuh Materia. I'm not exactly sure what element it is. I think it might be lightning. I think it's lightning, actually. It's the only time that you can get it. So if you don't get it now, you will miss it in the future. Okay. Okay, can I go to the race, maybe? Oh. Nope, everyone report to the race, but of course I have to talk to you first. Okay, so can I go? Yeah, I know how to ride. Okay. And I think I rode the crap out of my chocobo. Yeah, so I lost. Of course I have to do this again. Yeah, I lost. I got it. Let's continue on. So she gave me a crap chocobo, so now I have to race again. So pretty much you have to keep racing until you can escape. And it's kind of funny because every other time I've ever raced in this game, I've always had a good one that's run pretty well, and I've had no problems. And the chocobos that we breed later will have no issue at all. Okay, come on, Esther. Okay. Did you find a better one now, you dumbass? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I know how to ride. So switch to manual. And just get out in front, and now you just gotta stay in front. So the pink one that's actually in first place, they use all their boost. So that's why they're slowing down now. And I'm just gonna run past them. It also helps if you can stay on the inside lane, inside track, so I'm gonna cut over. Get to the inside track. And this time we should have no problem winning because we pretty much have our entire boost bar filled up. So now I'm going to use the X. I'm just going to hold on to it just to sprint to victory lane. Yeah. So I have no idea what happened in the last race, but I won this one, so we finally get our freedom. Oh, so we get a pardon. Oh, he's giving us a gift. Hello? Oh, so we got a buggy. We finally have a vehicle for the first time in the game. Oh, yeah, he did meet Sephiroth. And there's the clue that Sephiroth is heading to Gongaga Village. And now we can actually reach it by crossing over the river. Oh, don't worry, Esther. We'll see you real soon. Okay. Stick with this party. And if you missed the Harpy with the chocobo tracks over there, you can encounter them right here. You can encounter harpies in the desert and take care of getting that enemy skill. So, I'm gonna save right here. I'm gonna actually get out and save right here. Outside of Junon. That's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go back to the Eastern Continent. We're gonna hunt down some enemy skills that we missed out on, and then get a certain piece of an item from an old man, and then head on with the game. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.